to the fight in a second, Kamaru, but Dana White recently, and I'm sure you know this, said that you belong in the discussion as one of the all-time greats of the sport. At this point in your career, how much of your focus is just surrounding cementing your legacy?
For me, it's really it's just about accomplishing the next goal at hand. I try not to focus on the legacy. I try not to focus on all the things that are people are saying or people are doing. Now I try to focus on the next guy and the next guy and the next guy after that. And as long as I continue to focus on that and I continue to do my job with that, by the time I'm said and done, everyone's going to look down and look at my resume and say, you know what, that guy, that was the best to do it.
We did mention the next goal, and that, of course, is the rematch with Edwards from 2015, a fight that you won via unanimous decision. What can you take from that first fight that you think will help you prepare for tomorrow, for Saturday's event?
For me, that first fight, it was a tough fight. It was my first fight out of being the Ultimate Fighter winner, and it was against a tough guy, Leon Edwards. And one thing that I got from him was, of course, yeah, I won the fight, and I feel like I dominated him, but there was just something in him. I didn't completely take the fight out of him. I didn't completely break that part of him, which is something that I aim to do with each and every one of my opponents. So by not doing that, I think he still felt that, with a little more preparation, he might have a better chance. But at the end of the day, people don't understand why I am the best right now. And for Leon Edwards, this Saturday, I'm going to show him that.
Okay, I get that. I get that you think he thinks with some more preparation, he can go toe-to-toe with you. He also has momentum on his side. You know that. You beat him, and then he's unbeaten in his last 10 fights. So when you watch the tape of Edwards, what makes you so confident that this is going to go the same way it did 2015?
Honestly, I'm not that confident that it's going to go the same way it did in 2015. I think it might be better for me.
Hmm.
He's improved greatly. He's really worked on his skills and sharpened tools against lesser opponents. But the one biggest takeaway that I took away from that first fight was the fact that when both of our wills were tested, he wilted, and that's not something that you just get overcome overnight. You don't all of a sudden start becoming, this guy that turns the tide and has a will of an iron will all of a sudden. I've had an iron will since the start, and he hasn't. So this Saturday, I'm gonna go ahead and show him again while he wilted that first fight.
How can you tell that someone is wilting? Is it in their eye? Is it in their what do you see?
It's in their spirit. It's in their
Mm.
soul. I feel it. That's one of the most. That's to be honest. That's the most addicted thing to me is being able to feel their spirit, feel their will break. Slowly starts to give in, let up, and give you moments and certain moments. And once I feel that, it's a wrap.
See, and that's why you're one of the best. I love that. I love to see a person and aim to break their spirit. That's why you are who you are. More urgently, though, UFC 278 this weekend. Before I let you go, should Leon Edwards be more fearful of the Nigerian nightmare or of Hollywood Usman? I see you. Which one? Which one's showing up Saturday?
Oh yeah, he should be definitely be more fearful of Hollywood Usman because there's a misconception with Hollywood Usman. They think just because they see Usman shining that he's not working in the shadows. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest misconception for them because in order for Usman to be shining, he has to be working in the shadows, and he continues to work. So they definitely should be more fearful of Hollywood Usman.
And he's going to work in the shadows, and he's going to do it in designer. I see you. Good luck to you, Kamaru Usman, joining us here
Thank you.
on SportsCenter. We'll see you Saturday night in Salt Lake.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.